everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be looking at the January Degusta Box. For those of you who may be new to the channel or you have just kind of happened upon this video, just to let you know briefly what Degusta Box is. It's a monthly food subscription where you get 10 to 15 items every single month, and they can be anything from snack items, ingredients, drinks, usually not fresh items, but lots of different things to try. And some of the items will be new in the supermarket. Very occasionally you get something that isn't even out yet. Some of them are kind of favourites and things. It's always completely different, and the items are obviously a surprise when your box arrives every month. And this is a PR box. This was very kindly gifted to me by Degusta Box, but all of my opinions on the items are completely my own. I will let you know what I think of everything, and sometimes in my weekly vlogs I will try the items, so make sure you subscribe so you can see everything as I'm using it. I have a link in the description, so you can get £5 off your first box. So your first one would be £7.99, and there's no commitment. You can obviously try it out, but I absolutely love it. I have to say, since I've been getting this box, there are items that I now routinely buy in my weekly shop, things that I never would have tried if it weren't for getting my Degusta Box. And as subscription boxes go, I find you do get a lot in this one, but I have had subscription boxes in the past which really don't feel like you're getting a lot for your money, and this one you definitely do. You will get a text message to tell you when they're delivering the box each month, and if the time isn't convenient you can change it, or you can ask them to leave it with a neighbour or something, so that's super easy. And just to let you know, when you do sign up to Degusta Box, whether you sign up on the 1st or the 31st of the month, you will get the box for that month. There isn't a cut-off as such where you will get the next month's box. So in January, for example, whenever you sign up in January, you will receive January's box. So let's take a look at this month's box, and each month the box has a theme. You will get this card and it tells you all of the items that you are receiving, and for January the theme is breakfast and on the go, and I love stuff like that. I love things that I can grab quickly. If you're traveling, you can maybe take things with you if you're in a rush, so that's really good. And I do have a little coffee on the go here. It is Wednesday when I'm filming this, so of course I have on Wednesdays we wear pink. Not wearing pink, but I do have a pink background, so you know, I just love that quote from Mean Girls. And the coffee that I'm drinking is actually the product of the month in Degusta Box. So this month's product of the month, it's always in the middle highlighted there, and this is Nescafe Gold Almond Latte, and you get 6 mugs in this box, and I haven't actually tried it yet, so we'll take a sip in a second. Let's just see what it says. So normally this is £2.98. Our delicious dairy-free alternative almond latte is made with a blend of high-quality coffee and almond. Each non-dairy latte sachet is easy to prepare. Simply add hot water, stir and savour the taste of a coffee that has been created with quality ingredients. With a smooth and creamy taste, you can be sure to enjoy a high-quality coffee wherever the day takes you. Available at Tesco and Ocado, soon available in Asda, Morrison's, JS and Co-op. So let's give this a try. You know that I do have a coffee machine at home if you watch my vlogs, but sometimes when you're travelling, if you go to a hotel, they have like just the really basic coffee grounds. So this would be really good to take with you. I'll show you what the sachets look like. So they're just like little stick packs like this. You could easily take this with you when you're traveling. So let's give this a go. That's actually really good. So first impressions of this compared to a lot of other instant type coffees, it has ever such a slight hint of sweetness, but when I say a hint, I mean a tiny hint. This is not sweet, but just that tiny little bit is perfect, and it's very smooth. I find a lot of instant coffees, like the little sachets that you find in hotels sometimes, have that kind of, I don't know how to describe it, it's almost like bitter or something, but this is really smooth. I am not dairy intolerant, but I would definitely take these with me if I was traveling, just to make sure I've always got a decent cup of coffee. I need coffee in the mornings, as you know from my Disney vlogs and my regular vlogs, and these are really great, so I'm really glad that these are in the box. This is actually my first cup of coffee today, so excuse me drinking that. I might just have a bit in between. So next up we have Callow Organic Honey, Rice and Corn Cakes. Brilliant for breakfast. So I have tried this brand of rice cakes before. I haven't tried this particular flavour, and actually with rice cakes I do really like them because they do fill me up, but the plain ones are just a little bit boring for me. So the fact that these are honey flavour, I bet that will be really good. I'm not going to try them right now because I do try a few things here on camera, but there's a lot of this with the theme of the box that is on the go, so a lot of it I can try instantly. So I will try these in the vlogs, keep an eye out for that, but they are perfect. You can just put a couple in a little Ziploc bag or something and take them with you. So I'm looking forward to trying those, and I'll just give you the info on the card. Callow organic honey rice and corn cakes, £1.89. Callow are proud to introduce organic honey rice and corn cakes. Why not try with a dollop of Greek yogurt, sliced banana and berries? That sounds amazing. Available at Waitrose, Sainsbury's and specialist health food shops, and these are normally £1.89. I might have already said that. So yeah, for the amount that you get in there, that's actually pretty good. If you had a couple each morning, it does have a little picture on the back with some fruit and yogurt, which actually sounds amazing. So I'm looking forward to trying those. Next, we have something I was very excited to see in the box, and that is peanut butter, which I love. In the box, you will receive one of two items. Because this is a PR box, I do have both, but just bear in mind that you would receive one of these. I will let you know as we go through if that's the case with any of the other items. So this is Sunpat peanut butter, 200 grams, normally £1.79. The nation's best tasting peanut butter, packed with 96% peanuts. Sunpat is a delicious source of protein to fuel you through the day. Pack it on bagels, spread it on toast, or eat it straight from the jar. Pick up a jar in smooth or crunchy, and you should receive one of two items in your box, available in major supermarket chains. So peanut butter, I just love. I didn't like it when I was a child. It was only kind of as I got a bit older that I started getting into it. And to be honest, with peanut butter, I do occasionally eat a little bit of it out of the jar. I try not to, because obviously that's not the healthiest thing in the world. But as with anything, you just have to eat it in moderation. I tend to eat peanut butter on toast. Sometimes I have it on rice cakes, actually, just the plain ones, and then I'll have something else on top. I occasionally will have it in a sandwich, but not very often. I don't tend to eat sandwiches that much. And I do really, really love peanut butter to make sauces for noodles. So I'll make like a peanut sauce when I do a stir fry. So I use peanut butter for that as well. Next up, we have Chescott's Supergut porridge pots. These are normally £1.99. And it says, Chescott's luxury health brand was founded by the doctor and nutritionist Dr. Jamie Mills. Supergut on-the-go porridge pots contain half of your daily fibre and prebiotic fibres to support your gut. With over 3 times the average fibre content of other porridge pots, it comes in 2 delicious flavours, raspberry or blackcurrant and coconut. Vegan, dairy-free and gluten-free, and you should receive one of 2 items in your box. These are available on Ocado, chescotts.co.uk and Amazon. Porridge pots, I think, are one of the best things to take on the go. When I used to work in an office, I used to have porridge pots in my drawer all the time. I would have them every single day. Usually I would add a little bit of dried fruit or regular fruit if I had it, but they are a really, really good way to start the day, and they're so good on the go when they're in these little pots. And these sound amazing, particularly the raspberry and chia. That sounds like my type of thing. Yeah, blackcurrant, coconut and chia. So again, I will definitely try these out in the vlogs. When I'm having a crazy busy day, I often skip breakfast because I just forget. I get into editing or something, but with these, they're so quick to make that is perfect. So I'm excited for those. Next up, we have something that is right up my street because it is Wholesome's veg popped chips. You guys know I really love kind of savory, crunchy snacks. I try not to eat too many of them. Regular crisps are really bad, so a lot of the time I like alternatives, and a few of the things that I've tried in past Degusta boxes I've carried on buying. So let's see what it says about these. Wholesome's veg pop chips, normally £1.75. Wholesome's fresh veg pop chips are a first to the market innovative snack. Made from whole potatoes, whole peas and whole carrots, leaving none of the good stuff out. Wholesome's are only 86 calories per serving, as well as being vegan and gluten-free. Goodness from the ground up. You should receive one of 4 items in your box, and 22 gram bags available from Sainsbury's local. So I think these are kind of regular salted flavour. Let's give them a go because I did not eat breakfast and I'm hungry. To be honest, I quite often don't eat breakfast before I do these videos, so that I can try the snacks. They are good. So the different coloured ones. So the one I just ate, I think might be like the carrot coloured one. That one seemed like a slightly different texture, so I think that was potato. And this one is green, or kind of like green coloured. Where's it gone? This one. That one tasted a bit different again, so I'm assuming that one is the pea one. They're actually really good. They're super crunchy. Oh, 2 stuck together. Oh well. They are really, really good. I love those. They are really, really good. And the good thing about Degusta Box as well, which I meant to mention at the beginning, a lot of the products you get are dairy-free, gluten-free, vegan. So there's something in the box for everybody. If in your family people have got different dietary requirements going on, there's usually something that everyone can try. And let's just do another quick sip of coffee. Next up is something that I actually already have in my cupboard, and I buy these all the time. They are really, really good for a little snack to put into your bag, and it's the Whitworth's shots. I always find it really hard to say Whitworth's. These come in different flavours. Let's just see what it says here. Whitworth's shots, berry and white chocolate. £1.60 for 4-pack. The good-natured little snack, healthier mixes of fruits, nuts and or seeds with a hint of indulgence, available in the major supermarket chains. You can pretty much get these in any supermarket. I always get these ones or the fruity biscuit ones. Those two are my favourite. But they're just little packs. These ones are 98 calories. They're, I think, pretty much always under 100. Yeah, I pretty much always have one of these in my bag. In my What's in My Bag video that I put up recently, I talked about always having snacks. On that particular day, I don't think I did have one of these. I had something else, but usually I do carry these around because they are great. And next up we have something which I'm not 100% sure is something I would consider to be on the go, but it's still something I am very excited to try, and it's Zest vegan basil pesto with cashew nuts. I love pesto and I love cashews, so that sounds perfect for me. Let's just see what it says here. So Zest vegan basil pesto, £2.20. Zest vegan pesto is made from only the leaf of the basil plant and without cheese or any other animal product. Free from artificial anything, suitable for vegans and vegetarians. This is available on Ocado, Amazon, Morrison's and independent stores throughout the UK. So that's really great. It's not actually made with cheese, so you can totally have this if you're vegan. One of my favourite dinners, which is super basic, is just to make some pasta, put some pesto on top, and then I will have that with broccoli and cherry tomatoes that I put in the oven. Really, really basic, but I love it, so I will definitely be making use of this. Next up, we have these on-the-go pots from Prepco, and I actually saw these in the supermarket the other day and thought they looked interesting, but I didn't pick one up, so I'm glad I have these to try. So this is Prepco Mediterranean couscous, Indian rice, Thai green curry, or Mexican rice, and you should receive 1 of 4 items in your box. So I've got 2 here. I've got the Thai green curry one and the Mediterranean couscous. So these are normally £2, and it says, hey, we're Prepco, the convenient and delicious on-the-go snack leading the lunchtime revolution, made with tasty natural ingredients and enough veg to tick off 1 of your 5 a day. So now you can grab something that tastes great and makes you feel good, and now there's a little win. And like I said, you should receive 1 of 4 items, and they're available at Sainsbury's and on Ocado. And things like this are really great if you can find like healthier alternatives. So these ones are made with natural ingredients. It's 1 of your 5 a day, low in fat, low in saturated fat, source of fibre, vegetarian. So these are really great. Things like pot noodles. I'm not gonna lie, I do love a pot noodle, but they are not healthy. So these sorts of things are really, really great if you, again, work in an office, if you need to grab something quickly. I'm assuming you just put water in this. Yep, just fill it with boiling water. So it couldn't be easier if you work somewhere where maybe you have limited facilities to make lunch, but at least if you've got a kettle, you can make one of these. The Thai green curry is probably not my thing, so I will probably either Ian can try that one or somebody else, but the Mediterranean couscous, I really, really want to try that. So again, in the vlogs, I will let you know what I think of that. Next up, we have a drink from the brand Crafted, and this is blueberry and blackberry fruit juice drink, normally £1.50. Try this wonderfully fragrant, zesty and refreshing blend of fruit and water, best served cold or over ice. All our crafted juice drinks are all natural with no added sugar, sweeteners or preservatives. They are certified by the Vegan Society and count as 1 of your 5 a day. Hashtag that's our craft. Available in major supermarket chains. So I won't try this now because it says it's best served cold. So I'm gonna put this in the fridge. I am vlogging today, so I will have this afternoon to see what it's like, but it sounds really, really good. No added sugar or sweeteners. It's interesting that it says fragrant, so I'm excited to see what that's like. And looking at the ingredients, it is very natural. There's no kind of nasties and things in there, so this will be great, and it's suitable for vegans and vegetarians. Next up, we have something from another brand that I use all the time, which is Eat Natural. I really love their apricot yogurt coated bar. I buy those all the time, and also I've had their granola, which is really good. And this is the fruit and nut bar, simply vegan. So this is normally £1. And it says this vegan-friendly, gluten-free bar combines delicious chunky peanuts, coconut shreds and creamy seeds for a crisp bite of plant power. Unsulfured apricots add a satisfying chew, while roasted chickpeas bring all the important protein to the party. A final undercoating of dark chocolate adds an indulgent edge. Available at Sainsbury's, Tesco, Waitrose, Boots and WH Smith's, among others. So that actually sounds really, really good. Shall I open it? No, I'm not going to open it because I'm definitely opening the next thing I'm going to show you. But again, I will try it in the vlogs. I love this brand. Everything I've tried from them is really, really good. And again, it's very natural if you're looking to just be healthier. Things like this are just great to throw in your bag, so you always have a snack. Next up, we have chocolate. Very excited for this. We've got Kit Kat Chunky More and Yorkie More, and you should receive both of these items in your box. Introducing new Kit Kat Chunky and Yorkie More, a delicious Kit Kat Chunky with a layer of raspberry and hazelnut, and a chunky Yorkie bar with oats, apple and cinnamon. Both have 30% less sugar, contain real fruit and are a source of protein, with Yorkie also being a source of fibre. 30% less sugar than similar chocolate products, and these are £1.29 per bar. So a few months ago, or maybe even, I can't remember how many months ago it was, I think we had a Boost, which was like a specific protein version. So a lot of chocolate bars are now coming out with slightly healthier versions, or less sugar, or more protein. So I think we're gonna have to try both of these because I love the sound of it. So let's do the Yorkie first, made with oats, apple and cinnamon, which sounds really, really good. That is really, really good. It's very substantial when you're eating it. It requires more kind of chewing than chocolate. I feel like chocolate, you just kind of eat it, it's gone and it doesn't fill you up. But actually, I really had to kind of chew it. It felt a little bit crunchy. If you love apple pie or apple crumble, which are my favorite desserts, you will love the kind of little hint of cinnamon and apple going on. That is really, really nice. And then we have the Kit Kat made with raspberries and hazelnuts. So let's give this a try. Again, it just looks like a regular Kit Kat Chunky. I would say this one is more like a regular Kit Kat Chunky. You can kind of see inside, it's just got this little layer of the hazelnuts and the raspberry. But ultimately that tasted more like a regular Kit Kat Chunky, whereas the Yorkie, that seemed quite different to me. So my favorite out of the two is definitely the Yorkie, but this was really nice as well. I could taste the raspberry, and I'm gonna save the rest of it to see if Ian wants to try it. And if he doesn't, then I'm eating them. Okay, the final product is one that I have heard of before, but I've never actually tried, and the brand is called Bounce, and it's an energy ball, and this is a peanut one. Normally £1.79. Our peanut protein ball is the alpha male of the Bounce ball range, weighing in at an impressive 13 grams of high quality protein with lots of heart healthy fats and antioxidants. Is deliciously satisfying. Available at Waitrose, Ocado, Holland & Barrett, Planet Organic, BP and Shell. So 13 grams is a lot of protein. These aren't huge, but you can feel that they're kind of quite dense and heavy. This is also gluten free. I'm not going to try it now because I've just had that chocolate and I can still taste it, so I want to be able to try this when I can't taste anything else at the same time. But again, this is perfect to have on the go. It's a really small size. You can throw this in your bag and you've always got something with you. For example, Ian and I got stuck on a motorway for 1.5 hours just sitting there the other day. There was a really bad accident, and luckily I did have snacks in my bag because, yeah, that kind of situation is why you need snacks. So that is everything in this month's box. I meant to say earlier in the video, they do sometimes have alcohol included in boxes. So when you sign up to Degusta Box, you can opt in to have the alcohol or not. And on particular months, if there is an option for alcohol, you will then get sent that box. Otherwise, you will get the non-alcohol version, which has a substitute item. But this month, there is no alcohol, so that box will be the same for everybody. And I really liked everything in there. There's lots of on-the-go stuff, lots of things you can just grab quickly, which is what I am all about. I'm not really much of a cook. That even includes making lunch and stuff quite often. I'm just in a rush and I want something quickly. So a lot of the things in this box are perfect. So like I said before, I do have the link in the description for you to get £5 off your first box. So check that out below. I can highly recommend Degusta Box. I absolutely love it. And definitely I found some favorite things over the last few months that I now just buy regularly. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and follow along on Instagram because I do sometimes post on there about some of these items as well. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you are having a great day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.